Hello everyone, I'm Alicia. In my last tutorial, I showed you how to take this ring band and turn it into a bracelet or an anklet. Well, after I did that tutorial, I was thinking about how I had this ring band and how this would be really cool as a bracelet or an anklet. And then I realized how, back when I did a tutorial for this ring band, when we made it, we had to make the ring about 2 sizes too large for our finger, because when we added these red seed beads here, well, it would be in this ring, in the band, it made it shrunk, so it was much tighter fit. So I knew that making a bracelet and an anklet with 8/0 and 11/0 would be tough. So I just started playing with 6/0 seed beads, and I really like how it turned out as a bracelet. So I'm just going to show you what 6/0 seed beads would be like as a bracelet. And I also embellished it, this here design, with 6/0 seed beads. I embellished the center of it. So I'm going to show you how to embellish it. If you don't want to embellish it, you don't have to. If you don't have the materials to embellish the top, you can leave it plain on the top. If you decide to leave it plain, you will only need 5 feet of fishing line. But if you're going to want the bracelet embellished on the top, you will need 7 feet of fishing line. So remember that, okay? Here is the list of materials you're going to need to make this bracelet. If you're going to embellish your bracelet again, you will need 7 feet of 10-pound test fishing line. If you're not going to embellish it, you're going to need 5 feet of 10-pound fishing line. I'm using 11/0 seed beads, and I'm using 6/0 seed beads in 3 colors. You can use as many colors as you want. And I'm using 18 to 20 2mm rondelles. If you don't have rondelles, you can use 2mm bicone crystals, or 3mm crystals, or pearls, or whatever you have that's close to the size of this. You can also probably embellish it with seed beads on the top if you want. And you're going to need 18 to 20 of these depending on what size bracelet you want. If you're going to want a 7.5-inch bracelet, you will need 18. If you want an 8-inch bracelet, you will need 20. You're going to need a toggle clasp for this. I like the toggle clasp more for this than the lobster because it's easier to put on. And you're also going to need 2 jump rings. And I think that's it. Let's get started. Okay, so it's going to be a little tough for me to show how to do this because I'm using 7 feet and the tripod is large and it's in front of me. But here we go. The first thing we're going to do is pick up 6 11/0 seed beads on 1 string. This is going to be our spot that we add our clasp to. It's going to be a loop. And then, after that, we're going to pick up a 6/0 seed bead and cross through it. Put your ends together and bring that bead down to the very center. And it should look like this. Now, the order that I have my beads in, this is how we're going to pick them up. On each string, we're going to pick up 3, cross through the one in the center, pick up 3 on each string, cross the one in the center, pick up 3 in each string, and cross the center. And we're going to keep going. And I'm going to show you how you would measure this to make it whatever size bracelet you need. So pick up 3 6/0 on each string, just like that. Slide them down and cross through a 6. Put your ends together and slide it down. And there we go. We got one of those. We're going to do it again. 1, 2, 3. Slide down. 1, 2, 3. I put the silver on the side because that's the part we're going to be going through when you got the side beads. And this is how you're going to tell if you need a 7-inch or an 8-inch bracelet. See these here? This one and this one? I'm going to call these diamonds because when they're finished and you look at the ring from the black to the black here, black there, it's shaped like a diamond. So we have 2 diamond shapes now. 1, 2. If you're going to want a 7.5-inch bracelet, you will need to make 18 of these diamonds. So this counts as 2 here, and I'm going to have a third. And if you want an 8-inch bracelet, you will need 20 of these diamonds. So this little shape right here, just that one counts as 1. And this counts as 2. And I'm fixing to add my third. Pick up 3 beads on each string. Slide them down. Pick up 3 again on the other string. Slide them down. And then cross through another 6. And now we have 3 diamond shapes. I'm going to do some more, and I'll show you what it looks like. I'm still going, picking up 3 seed beads on each side. And then crossing through one. Going till I get to the size bracelet that I want. 3 on each side. Cross through one. Bring it down. Just like this. Three. Three. And cross through one. So keep going till you get to whatever size you need. After you get to 18 or 20 diamond shapes that you need for your bracelet, the next thing we're going to do is we're going to add another loop here for our clasp to go onto. So take your string and pick up 6 11-aught beads. And then cross back, cross your strings through all 6 of them, like this, and pull it down. Just like this. Now take one of your strings and pass it through this 6 otzi bead right here. Like that. I'm going to flip mine over, take my other string that I haven't used, and go through this 6 otzi bead in the opposite direction. So when you pull your strings, you should have this. And the next thing we're going to do is take our strings, we're going to do the same thing on both sides, and go through this white 6-aught and the silver. Exit out this silver bead. This is the center bead on the side. Just like this. And I'm going to flip my work over, because I like to work with my right hand, and take my other string and go through this white 6-aught and out through the silver one. Just like that. And pull your strings again. If it starts to loosen up, because it does, just pull your strings. Tighten them up. And now we're ready to add the seed beads on the side. I pinned my bracelet down so you can see what I'm doing. And this is the side that we just exit at the silver. And I'll zoom in just a tad. What we're going to do is take one string. I'm going to sit one to the side. I'm going to work with my right for now. And we're going to pick up 2 seed beads of a different color. And we're going to go through this silver seed bead here. So we're exiting out of this one. We're going to go through this one. And it fills in the gap here. I'm going to do it again. Pick up 2. Skip. We're exiting out of this one. Skip over these 2 white. And go through this one. Do it again. Pick up 2. Skip over these 2 white. Go through the next silver one. Do it again. 2 blue. Skip these 2 white. We're exiting out of this one. And go through this silver one here. And my string's getting caught up everywhere. Just like that. Now, I recommend when you do this to do a couple inches on one side and then stop and do a couple inches on the other side. It seems to make it better. So I picked up my other string and I picked up 2 and I skipped over the whites and I went through the silver. I'm going to do it again. Pick up 2 blues, exiting out of the silver here, skipping over these 2 whites and go through the next silver. I like the white in the center because once I get to the other end, when the white's in the bottom, I feel like when I embellish the top, it really makes the embellishment beads pop out. It's really pretty. So you're going to do this all the way to the other side of your bracelet, picking up 2 6/0 beads, exiting out of this one, skip through 2, and go through the next silver. Do it one more time. I'm exiting out the silver right here. I'm going to pick up 2 and I'm going to go through this one. Pull my string and it should look like this. And when you tighten up your string here, your bracelet is starting to get shorter, and here are the diamond shapes I'm talking about. See the diamond shape here, here. It starts to form a diamond once we put the C beads on the side and tighten it up. So I'm going to keep going till I do both sides of my entire bracelet, picking up 2 and cross and stitching through the silver bead. So you keep going too. If you kept on going on both sides of your bracelet, you should have this. Your threads should be exiting out these silver beads right here. Now, in order to reposition our string so we can embellish it, we need our end, this end, to look like this end. See how this one here, these white beads are pushed in and it's shaped like a diamond? Well, these aren't. They're kind of all over the place. So if you just push them in, these ones here, and tighten up your string, we'll have a diamond shape, just like the other end. Now, to reposition our string, we'll make sure that's tight. Hold it nice and tight. We're going to have to take our string and go through this white bead here and out this white bead. This is our center. Pull that through. You should have this. I'm going to flip my work over, take my other string, go through this white bead and through that white bead. Pull my string through, and I got caught in the tripod, and it should look like this. Make sure you push your beads in so it's shaped like a diamond. Pull your strings nice and tight so it looks just like that. Now we're ready to embellish the top. So my string is exiting going that way, and I'm going to pick up a 11/0 C bead, my rondelle, and my 11/0, and I'm going to take my string and I'm going to go this way through this C bead right here, just like that. Pull my string and it should look like this. It's going at an angle. Now I'm going to take my other string, my left, and I'm going to pick up a C bead, and I'm going to go through this rondelle up the bottom like this. Pull my string up. Now I'm going to pick up another C bead, and I'm going to go through this same 6 out here, and I'm going to go in this direction. And now we have this. I'm going to do it again. Take my right string, pick up an 11, a rondelle, an 11, slide it down, and I'm going to go through this bead right here in this direction. So it's a cross. So we're coming out this one and we're going to go through this one. We're going through it at an angle. And it should look like that. Take my other string, pick up an 11, and go through this rondelle. I'm going through it at the bottom. Pull my string. And I'm going to take and pick up another 11. And I'm going through this 6/0 in this direction. And this might happen to you, so I'm going to show you what to do. My string accidentally went out the bottom. See, it's in this side. I'm just going to take my string and go back up to the top right here where I need it to be so I can add beads in the top because I don't need beads in the bottom. And I'm going to do it again. Take my right string, pick up an 11, a rondelle, an 11, and I'm going to go through the beads this way. Just like that. It's at an angle. And take my other string, pick up one seed bead, and go through this rondelle. And then take another seed bead and go through this rondelle. Or seed bead, I mean, 6/0. Going this way. Pull both ends of my string, and it looks like this. I'm going to do it one more time to show you. Take my right string, pick up an 11, a rondelle, an 11, and then I'm going to go through the beads in this direction. Just like that. I'm going to take the other string, pick up a seed bead, go through the bottom of the rondelle, pick up another seed bead, and go through this 6/0 seed bead in the opposite direction that my other string is going. And pull your strings just like this. Whenever you do that, make sure you pull to tighten it up so you have some nice tension on your bracelet. And this is what the embellishment looks like. So keep on going till you get all the way to the other end, picking up a 11/0 a rondelle on your right string, and then go through this center 6/0 seed bead going in this direction, and then it will be at an angle. And then take your left string, pick up one 6/0 or 11/0 seed bead, go through the bottom of the rondelle, then pick up another 11/0 seed bead and go through the 6/0 seed bead. So keep going, embellishing your bracelet, just like I showed. I kept on embellishing my bracelet, and this is what it looks like. It's really pretty. Now, when you get down here, all you have to do is cross your strings at this 6/0 seed bead, just like you've been doing through the whole center of the bracelet, embellishing it. And we're going to take both of our strings, but one at a time, of course, and pass our string through this 6/0 seed bead that's white and out through the silver one. Through the white one and the silver one. We're getting ready to tie knots. Do the same on this side. Do this white one, and then out through the silver one. Pull it like this. And now I'm going to do the knots that I do in all of my tutorials. A half-hitch knot. I'm going to take my string, go under right here, make a loop, go through it twice, take and pop my string into where I want my knot to fall, and slide my knot down. You can go and knot between any bead you want, because we're doing 6/0. They have larger holes, and you can just knot wherever you want your knot to go. Doesn't matter, as long as your knots are not in 11/0 beads, because then you can't hide it. So do several knots. I would do like 5 or 6 in the side, and probably reinforce my bracelet going through the whole sides of the bracelet with the string, and make sure you do the other side too. Put your string under the bottom, come out the top, make a loop, go through it twice, slide your knot down. Here's how you add your clasp. I'm going to take my jump ring, find where it opens right here. I'm going to open it up by twisting it like this. Pick up my clasp and close it shut. Just like that, that easy. And do the same to this side, and like I said, keep finishing with knotting both sides of your bracelet. And there's like a foot of string left, so I would go just run the rest of the string just through the sides of the bracelet just to make it stronger. So a lot of my subscribers have been asking me if there's a place where they can post pictures of the jewelry that they've made using my tutorial. So just like 2 days ago, I made a Facebook account just for my YouTube channel. So you can send pictures there and I can see them, and we can share our beading stuff on the internet. So you can go to my Facebook account on the very front page of my channel. There's a link there. Or I'll leave a post below this video and you can go there and friend me and send me pictures of the jewelry that you've made. I can't wait to see it. I hope you guys like it, and I'll see what I have to make in my next video. I hope it's going to be good. Don't know what it's going to be yet. So I hope you guys like this, and I'll see you later. And please subscribe and leave a comment and like and all that good stuff. Thanks again. Goodbye.